Good morning, students. I am teacher Sachi. Today we will learn lesson number 7, joint bar graph. In that we will see practice set number 31. Now last year we have seen bar graph. Here it is given. Observe the 2 bar graph below, which shows the wheat production in quintals in Ajay's and Vijay's farms. In this we have 2 bar graphs. First bar graph is showing information about Ajay's wheat production, and second bar graph is showing information about Vijay's wheat production. Let's read information given for Ajay's wheat production. On x-axis, years are mentioned, that is 2011, 2012, 2013, 2014. And on y-axis, production in quintals is given, that is 10 quintals, 20 quintals, 30 quintals and so on. Ajay's wheat production in 2011 is shown 40 quintals. In 2012, it's 50 quintals. In 2013, it's 40 quintals. And in 2014, it is 45 quintals. Now, let's see the wheat production information for Vijay's. For this also on x-axis, years are mentioned, that is 2011, 2012, 2013 and 2014. And on y-axis, production is shown in quintals, that is 10 quintals, 20 quintals and so on, same as they have shown for Ajay's wheat production. Now let's see Vijay's wheat production. Vijay's wheat production in 2011, it is shown 40 quintals. 2012, it is shown 55 quintals. 2013, it is shown 30 quintals. And in 2014, it's 40 quintals. Now in both the graphs, information is shown about wheat production in the same years, that is 2011, 2012, 13 and 14. If we want to show the information on one graph page, so instead of separate bars, we will draw joint bar graph. And in this way, 2% information we will get by one graph only. Now let's see how to draw joint bar graphs. Now important points for drawing joint bar graph. First, draw horizontal line which is nothing but x-axis and it should be exactly on the darker green line. Draw vertical line which is nothing but y-axis and it should be exactly on again darker green line. Write 0 for point of intersection of x-axis and y-axis. Choose suitable scale for y-axis and write on right hand side of the graph paper. Width of all the joint bars should be equal. The distance between any two joint bars should be equal. And you have to use only pencil for drawing graph on a graph paper. So all these points you have to keep in mind whenever you will draw joint bar graphs. Students, kindly refer your textbook, page number 53, practice set number 31. As I ran or made only table and not wrote questions, so for that you refer your textbook. Question is, the number of saplings planted by school on World Tree Day is given in the table below. Draw a joint bar graph to show these figures. Now let's see the table, what information is given. In that table, information about two things is given. First is names of schools are given. Two names of schools are given. First school's name is Nutan Vidyalaya and second school is Bharat Vidyalaya. Means we have to show information about two bars at a time. Means we will join two bars. One bar will represent Nutan Vidyalaya and second bar will represent Bharat Vidyalaya. Now about school, what information they had given? They had given that the schools have planted certain saplings. What saplings they planted? Like almond, karanj, neem, ashok, gulmohar. Then they have given certain numbers that many saplings that particular school have planted. So we'll start our graph. Now before drawing, as last year for bar graph also what we were doing before beginning, we were drawing x-axis and y-axis. Here also just now I have shown you certain important points. And I told you for drawing joint bar graph also, beginning you have to do with x-axis and y-axis, and we have learned last year also horizontal line is nothing but x-axis and vertical line is y-axis. Next important thing in previous slide I told you have to use strictly only pencil for drawing graph. But here I am using pen so that this graph should be clearly visible to you all. But that doesn't mean that you all will also use pen for drawing graph. You are strictly allowed to use only pencil for drawing graph. So we'll start. What we will do from down, either you leave two boxes. See, these all are small boxes. Either you leave two boxes or three boxes. I am leaving three boxes, and arrange your scale exactly on the darker green line and draw one line. See to it, your line should be exactly on the darker green line. Clear? As it is the line, so we will give arrow on both the sides. So here also I am giving arrow. Now this horizontal line is nothing but x-axis. So here I will label it as x-axis. Now we'll draw the vertical line. Same way we will do. From here you leave either two boxes or three boxes and draw one vertical line, and again that line also should be exactly on the darker green line. For this y-axis also I am leaving three boxes, and arrange your scale properly exactly on a darker green line and draw one vertical line. Again I am repeating same point. See to it, your x-axis and y-axis should be exactly on the darker green line. Again, as it is a line, we will put arrows on both the ends. And this vertical line is nothing but our y-axis. So here we will label it as y-axis. Last year also we have learned that the point of intersection of x-axis and y-axis, this origin, we will label it as 0. Now, this much part will be same for each and every joint bar graph. So beginning for all the graphs will be same. We will leave certain boxes from down and we will draw x-axis. For y-axis also we will do same thing. Compulsorily you have to write here x-axis and y-axis. Horizontal one is x-axis. Vertical line is nothing but y-axis. Where both the lines are intersecting each other, that point is, you have to label it as 0. Now second point we have to do, we have to decide, we have to choose certain scale for y-axis. Now how to choose scale for y-axis? So for that you have to see the numbers which are given in the table. In table we have numbers like 40, 42, 60, 38, 72, 60, 15, 25, 42, 40. Now after going through all these numbers, we will see what we will think what scale we should take. Now whatever numbers we have, mostly numbers are very simple. So if you want, you can go for scale as 10, or if you want, as 15 and 25 are also given, so you can go for 5 also. But for our easier work, so that your mistake should be lesser for this graph, we will go for scale as 10. So now as we are choosing the scale for y-axis, so here on right hand side corner of the graph, you have to write scale. So you have to give heading scale over here. In right hand side corner, we will give here heading scale. Now this scale we are choosing for which axis? Y-axis. So we will write on y-axis. So this you have to mention it properly, that this scale is clearly for y-axis. What we chosen, that on 1 centimeter. Now you will think, why teacher this 1 centimeter came? From where this 1 centimeter came? Now if you check whatever boxes are there on this graph, each box is of 1 centimeter. See, 1 centimeter. Check it vertically also 1 centimeter. So we are choosing scale for y-axis. Now you check it. One box is nothing but 1 centimeter. You keep your scale and check. This much part is nothing but 1 centimeter. That's the reason we are writing here 1 centimeter. So on y-axis 1 centimeter we will take as 10. But 10 what? Here information is given about saplings. So here you have to mention it, that these 10 are nothing but saplings. So 1 centimeter is equals to 10 saplings. Clear? Now furthermore also you have to write in scale, but that I will let you know afterwards. First we will write this much. We have chosen scale on y-axis as 1 centimeter for 10 saplings. So what we will do here, where you have marked 0, after that whatever you all are able to see that darker green line, that darker green line we will plot one small dot and we will start writing from number 10. Why? Because we chosen a scale 10, means you have to start from number 10. Whatever scale you will choose, that number you will begin from. We have chosen 10, so you will start from 10. So go on adding 10, 10, 10, or another way is write the table of 10 or multiples of 10. So on next darker green line, again plot the point and 10, then 10 twos are write 20. Then again on the third darker green line, write 30. Fourth darker green line, write 40, and so on. We will write the numbers on the darker green line. You will not put thick or darker dots. Put small dots and go on writing numbers. Now you will think, teacher, till what numbers we should write. Okay, so what we will do, we will again check the numbers. Now for that we will check which is the bigger number given in the table. So if you go through all the numbers, you will see that 72 is the bigger number. So if you want 72 is the bigger, so you can stop till 80 or stop till round figure like 100. So I am stopping till 100, 80, 90. Then next darker green line I am stopping till 100. Now these numbers 10, 20, 30, 40, whatever we have shown on y-axis, that numbers are mentioning what? Saplings. So here you have to write whatever we will do, you have to write each and everything what we are doing. Now these numbers are nothing but our saplings. So here you have to mention that these are number of saplings. So we will mention here number of saplings. This also you all will write with pencil only. No one will use pen. Clear? So we wrote here that these numbers are showing what? Number of saplings. So our y-axis work is done. Now we will start plotting our bars. That is joint bar. Now joint bar means one bar we will show for Nutan Vidyalaya. Second bar we will joint and show for Bharat Vidyalaya. Now Nutan Vidyalaya planted how many almond saplings? 40. So we will show now one bar showing 40. Now this line is our y-axis. After that, exactly whatever darker green line is coming, we will start from that. You have to keep in mind you are not supposed to leave any line in between. The distance between each bar should be, each joint bar should be same. So for removing confusion, make a habit not to leave any of the line. So whatever after this y-axis, whatever darker green line is coming, we will start from it. First we will write, draw about Nutan Vidyalaya, as that first school name is given Nutan Vidyalaya, and that number is shown 40. So you are able to see 40 here. So this first darker green line we will extend till 40. So till 40 we will plot, draw one line. Clear? Now after that what we will do, you all are able to see this fifth line. This one box is divided among how your scale is, same way it is divided. Now whatever this thin, this fifth line is, that fifth line also we will extend till 40. Then join these two. Many students are joining this with the help of hand. For joining these two also you have to use scale so that your work should look neat and clean. So this bar is showing information about which school? Nutan Vidyalaya. Now whatever this half place is left, this place we will use for showing information about Bharat Vidyalaya. Bharat Vidyalaya planted how many almond sapling? 42. Now you will think, teacher, 40 was exactly clearly visible to us, so quickly we plotted, we stretched line till 40. But what about 42? Now what you have to do, here we know that each box is divided among how many lines, like your scale. In your scale also from 0 to 1 or from 1 to 2. How many thin lines are there? 10. This also you know. So same way I told you that these boxes are also representing your scale only. So here one box is divided into how many equal parts? 10 equal parts. Correct? So we will see what scale we have taken. 10. So divide, I am showing you here. This divide this scale with what? With the number of lines what this one box is divided into. This one box is divided into how many equal parts? 10 as your scale is. If you want you count and check, there are 10 equal parts. So we will divide this by 10. Divide, go for table 10 ones are, 10 ones are. So we got answer 1. Means our one thin line stands for 1. Clear? Our one thin line stands for 1. So here I am showing you one another thing. Now as we have to plot 40. So have a look. Now I am showing you here line. Suppose here I have number 40. Then I have thin line. So I am zooming it and I am showing you here 1, 2, 3, 4. Then fifth line is little bigger. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Then here I have number 50. Now here I have told you that after this calculation we got that our one thin line stands for 1. Now start count 40. 40 plus 1, 41. Then 41 plus 2, 42. Then 43, 44, 45. Got? So like that we will get information about each and every number. Sorry, I did mistake. 45, 46, 47, 48, 49. I had drawn one extra line. Here is 50. So like that we will, this is not 50. Here I did mistake. So like that we will get here 42 we got easily. So after 40 whatever will be the second thin line, that line will represent us 42. So let's check. Now here we have 40. Now you have to be very careful because these lines are too thin. You have to extend. Now for removing confusing, after that whatever next darker green line is, that darker green line we will extend till 42. See here we have 40, this darker green line. After that second thin line till this point we will extend and we will join the line. Clear? And what this line before that we were having, that also we will plot till 42. And again with the help of scale and pencil, both the lines you will join very carefully. Clear? Now this both the bars are showing information about elements. So if you want, you utilize this much place and write elements, or in horizontal, this vertical way you write their elements. This will be better. So this will be clearly visible to you. Now as both the bars are looking similar, so what we have to do, we have for identification, we will give shade one bar and we will keep one bar blank. So suppose this first bar I am shading. So we will shade this bar with pencil. So see to it that your shading part also should not come out of the lines. So shade it very properly. It's up to you. If you want to do shading work, do shading work. If you want to draw lines in between, draw lines. But see to it that your work should look neat and clean. Now our first bar is showing information about which school. We plotted 40 and that 40 is for Nutan Vidyalaya. So here what we will do in scale, I told you we will add more. So we will plot one, draw one box, shade it, and we will write this shaded bar is about which school? Shaded bar is about Nutan Vidyalaya. So we will write it Nutan Vidyalaya. Then this blank bar is about showing information about which school? Bharat Vidyalaya. So this is our scale what we have to do. So for our work should look neat and clean, we will put this in lines, use scale only so that our work should look neat and clean. So this is our scale showing 1 centimeter is equal to 10 centimeter. Then we have shown that our darker bar is showing information about Nutan Vidyalaya, and the bar which is blank one, that bar is showing information about Bharat Vidyalaya. So clearly we can read the graph that this darker one is showing 40. So means Nutan Vidyalaya planted how many almond sapling? 40. And this blank bar is about Bharat Vidyalaya, and this blank bar is showing which number? 42. And this blank bar is nothing but Bharat Vidyalaya. Bharat Vidyalaya planted how many saplings of almonds? 42. So we'll proceed ahead. Now after finishing that, we will continue the next darker green line. I told you first also, you will not leave any of the darker green line in between. Now we'll see Karanj saplings. Karanj saplings, Nutan Vidyalaya planted 60. So we'll see we have exactly 60 here. So directly we will move ahead. We will put a line, we will draw one line till 60. Then what will be our next step? Whatever fifth line you have, that fifth line also we will extend till 60. Here I have 60, have a look, 60. So I will plot one point here for removing confusion. And on the fifth line, I will arrange the scale and I will draw one line. And again with the help of scale, I will join both these lines. Clear? Now this is first bar. This is for Nutan Vidyalaya and I have wrote here that Nutan Vidyalaya bar we have to highlight. So you will highlight it. I am doing fast. You will show it properly. I am showing it live. You will show precisely each and every bar properly. This I have shown darker. So this also should be darker. So next along with this Karanj saplings, Bharat Vidyalaya, how many they planted? 38. So now you tell me, here we have 30. So where we will get 38? I said that each thin line stands for 1. Means this will be 31, 32, 33, 34. This is the fifth line. So 35, 36, 37, 38. So 8th line will represent 38. So here we will see where we have 8th line. See 5th line, 6, 7, 8. So on the 8th line, arrange your scale properly. On the 8th line, put a line till this bar, this darker green line. So this will be the easier way to do. Then draw one line on the darker green line. Clear? Now this full information is about which sapling? Karanj. So here we will write Karanj. Clear? Now same way we will proceed ahead. Third sapling is neem. So again we will start from here we finish. Then again we will start from next darker green line. You will not leave any of the darker green line. Now neem is 72. Now again 70 we have here. 72 means will be second thin line. First thin line will show 72. Second thin line will show 7. First green line will show 71. Second green line will show 72. So we will plot point. Now this darker green line we have to use. So arrange your scale on that darker green line. And on the C70 we have on this line. Then till second thin line we will plot a point and then join it. Clear? Then for removing confusion, what you do? On the thin line, second thin line, arrange the line and till fifth line you join this line. Then this will be easier work. Otherwise your work will not look neat and clean. Then join this fifth line with the x-axis. Now again this bar is showing information about Nutan Vidyalaya. So what you will do? You will shade it properly. Again I am going little fast and shading it roughly. You will shade it properly. Now this I did for Nutan Vidyalaya. Along with this I have Bharat Vidyalaya. Bharat Vidyalaya planted 60. So I have directly 60 over here. So I will put scale. I will keep scale till 60. And I will join till this darker green line. Then this work will be easier. Simply we have to join with x-axis. Now is there need to shade it? No. Why? Because this is Bharat Vidyalaya information and that we have to keep it blank. Now this bars, these joint bars are showing information about which sapling? Neem. So here down we will write neem. We'll go ahead. Next is Ashoka tree. Ashoka tree, Nutan Vidyalaya planted 15. Now again we don't have 15. We have 10. So fifth line will represent 15. So what we will do? Now again we finished it. We will start from next darker green line. 15 means this 10 I will get here. And after that fifth line. See this thin fifth line. Till that line we will plot a point and join it with the x-axis. So what we will do? First you will join this with the fifth thin line. Then join the graph. Join this point. Clear? Again this information is about Nutan Vidyalaya. So Nutan Vidyalaya means we have to shade it. So shade it properly. Then next along with this Ashoka we have to plot for Bharat Vidyalaya. Bharat Vidyalaya is showing 25. Now see 20 we have here. So 25 will be the fifth thin line. So we will see where we are getting 25. See here, 20 and 5th thin line. Clear? Means here. So what we will do, this line we will go ahead, and from this here till here we will plot one line. So this will be, our work will go smoother, and simply then we will join both the lines. Clear? Now these both bars are showing information about which saplings? Ashoka. So here we will write down Ashok. Now one more bar is left, Gulmohar sapling. Now Ashok Nutan Vidyalaya planted 42. So again we stopped here. We will start from next darker green line. Now 42 means 40 and then second thin line. So have a look, 40, and now see we have to concentrate on this darker green line, and 42 will come here. See, this is 40. 40, then first thin line will be 41, then second thin line will be 42. So we'll extend, sorry, here you have to see I have plotted here. So 40 is here, then second thin line. So for better, what we will do, we will join these two bars first, then join the line. Now again, this information is about which school? Nutan Vidyalaya. Nutan Vidyalaya we have to shade, so we will shade it. Clear? Now next is what? Bharat Vidyalaya is left. It is showing 40 Gulmohar saplings. So 40 we have directly. So 40 we will arrange. Join till this darker green line and then join this with x-axis. Clear? Is there need to show highlighted? No, because Bharat Vidyalaya we have to keep blank. Now these two bars are showing information about Gulmohar. So here you will write Gulmohar. Clear? Now these all are what? These Almond, Karanj, Neem, Ashok, Gulmohar, these all are names of saplings. So here after writing all this, finally we will write it names of saplings. So our graph is done. Now see third question. The following numbers of the votes were cast at 5 polling booths during the Gram Panchayat election. Draw a joint bar graph for this data. Have a look in the table. Information about two things is given. Booth numbers are given. Booth number 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. And persons, that is how many men cast their vote and how many women came and cast their votes is given. Now I have already plotted x-axis and y-axis. I labeled their x-axis, y-axis, point of intersection as 0. Scale on y-axis. Now what scale we will choose for y-axis? As I said, we will see the numbers, and according to the numbers we will decide what scale to be taken. Now numbers are like too big. 200, 700, 270, 240, 560, 340, 80, 820, 640, 850, 470. Now not to worry. For this also we will, as for previous graph, we were taking as 10, 20, 30 like that. Here also if we see 110 extra we have for on. So here what we will do, we will take scale as 1 centimeter is equals to 100. Here what we will write, scale on y-axis 1 centimeter is equals to 100. Now 100 what? Here man and woman are nothing but what? People. So you write 100 people or person, whatever you want. So here we will write 100 person. Now next what we have to mention in scale about the bars. One darker one, one plain one. So we'll draw one bar box and I will shade it. Suppose this shaded one I am keeping for suppose men. So this shaded one is for men, and that simple one, blank one, I am keeping it for woman. So this is our scale which I have finished. So scale what we have chosen on y-axis 1 centimeter is equals to 100%, and then 2 bars as it's a joint bar. So we have to darker one. You can keep darker one for woman. You can exchange, doesn't matter. I kept darker one for man and plain one for woman. Now as we chosen scale as 100 centimeters, so what we will do on each, I hope so you all understood now how to write. So what we will write, 100, 200, 300, 100, 200, 300, 400 and so on. We will write the scale. So 100, 200, here I will write 300, 400, 500, 600, 700, 800, 900, then 1000. Now these numbers are representing what? Man and woman. Man and woman is nothing but here also we wrote persons. So here what we will write? These are number of persons. So here we will write number of persons. Number of persons. Clear? Now we'll start. Now as I said, we will after y-axis whatever darker green line is, we will start from there. First is booth number 1. There 200 men came and cast their vote. So 200 all are able to see clearly. So till this we will plot a line. Clear? Then whatever fifth line we have, that also we will extend till 200. Then join both the lines. Now these 200 is information about men. Man means we have to shade it. We have to darken it. So we will shade this bar. Clear? Now after that woman. Woman, how many women came in booth number 1? 700. So we have 700 here. So extend, we will keep scale on this line, fifth line. And we will extend, see here I have 700. See 700. So we'll keep it scale properly. Until 700 we will plot a point and we will extend the line. So if you want, you first join these both, then extend this point. Now this bar is showing information about woman. Woman we have to keep it blank, so we will not shade. So this information, these both the joins bars are showing information about booth number 1. So here we will write 1. Clear? After that, next darker green line we will proceed. We will take next darker green line and booth number 2. How many men came? 270. Now again you will think, teacher, how, from where we will get 270? We will follow same pattern to check. Here one scale. Here what scale we took? 1 centimeter is equals to 100%. So I will write, this is your rough worker. No one will do anything here. You write, if you want to check, you use any rough working column and check it. And here one box is divided in equal parts 10. So this 100 we will divide by 10. Clear? Whatever scale you are taking, that you will write in numerator, and this one box always means you have to divide by 10. Why we are dividing it by 10? Because here one box is divided into 10 equal parts. So divide 0, 0 you cancel. What is left? 10. What is left? 10. Means now one thin line. Our one thin line stands for 10. One thin line stands for 10. Again I am showing you. Suppose here I am plotting here and writing here 100. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Then fifth line. Then 5, 6, 7, 8 and here last line. So here what it is? 100 and 200. Here I told you that our one thin line stands for 10. So check it. 100 and 10, 110. 110 and 10, 120. Then 130. Then 140. Then this fifth line will be 150. Go on adding 10, 10. Then 160. Then 170. Then 180. Then 190. 190 plus 10, 200 we got. Clear? So this way we will check that one thin line stands for 10. Clear? So now what we have to do? We have to plot what? 270. Means our one thin line stands for 10. So check it. 200 we have here. So 200 plus 10, 210. Second line will be 20. Third line 30, 240, 250, 260, 270. Means our seventh line will represent 270. So what we will do here, from here after 200, we will stop till seventh line. This is our fifth line, 6, 7. So we will plot one point here and we will join it. Clear? So first, for removing confusion, So what we will do? First you join it with the fifth line, then join this with x-axis. Now this bar is showing information about men. So what we will do? We will shade it. Now next we will start women. How many women cast their vote? 240. So 240 means this is our 200. Otherwise look it here, check it here, 200. Then after that fourth thin line. How? Check it. This will be 210. Second line will be 220. Third line will be 230. And fourth line will be 240. So keep scale on the fourth thin line and join it with the darker green line. Then join with the x-axis. This we will not shade. Why? Because this is information about number of women. Now these bars are showing information about booth number 2. So we will write here 2. Now same way we will proceed ahead. We will start from next darker green line and we will see about booth number 3. 560. Now you tell me, you think where we will get 560? Here we have 500. Clear? 60 will come on which line? You tell me. As one line stands for 10. So second line will be 20. Third line will be 30. So if we consider that way, so sixth line will stand for 560. So what we will do? We will extend this line till after 500, whatever sixth line we are getting. So we will extend it till sixth line. Then join it with the fifth thin line. Then join both. Clear? As this bar is showing information about man we have to shade. So this bar we will shade it with pencil. After that we will see number of women 340 means 300. Then first thin line will be 310. Second thin line will be 320. Third thin line will be 330. Then fourth thin line will be 340. So concentrate properly. Have a look. Fourth line, keep your scale, arrange your scale properly and join it with this bar. And darker green line, then join it with this. Now this bar is showing information about women, so we will not shade. Now this both bars are showing information about booth number 3. So we will write a 3. Now proceed ahead. Again we will start from next darker green line. Fourth booth. Number of men they have shown 820. Now we'll see. Keep your scale over here. 800 is here. 820 means second thin line. Means we will plot one point here and extend your darker green line till second thin line after 800. Then join this second thin line with the fifth line. Then join it. Hope all are getting how to do. Now as this bar is showing information about men, so we will shade it. Now next is booth number 4. How many women came? 640. So 600 we have here. 40 means now you tell me which line? Fourth line. So here we have fourth line. So before that what we will do? On fourth line we will keep scale and join it with a darker green line. Then join. So this information is about booth number 4. So we will write here 4. Now again we will start from next darker green line. Now booth number 5 is showing how many number of men? 850. So 850 means we'll arrange, keep scale here. 800 we have here. Here I have 800. See. So after 850 will be the fifth line. Means I will plot till here. So this line I will join till fifth line after 800. Then join this with fifth line of next bar. And then join both. Now as this bar is showing information about men. So what we will do? We will shade it with pencil. Clear? Now how many women are given? 470. 400 here I have, see 400. 400 then 70 means seventh line. Count till here fifth line. 6, 7. So seventh line you join it with next darker green line. Then join this with x-axis. Now this we will not shade. Why? Because this is showing information about women. Now this both is information about booth number 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. These are what? Booth numbers. So here we will write booth numbers. Students, this is your assignment which you all have to do. Along with this assignment, you have to draw all the joint bar graphs which are shown in the videos. Thank you. God bless you all.